We're live this evening from Manuka Oval. You join us for this T20 between the Stingers and the Lions. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss. Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Right out of the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep. There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. Solid defence, very compact.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes. Nice solid defensive shot.
No. Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
11 runs added there. The Lions are none for 11. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pool end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. timed that perfectly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Ooh. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Got right in behind it.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Yep. They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Caught. Yeah! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Banton is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Evans from the Manuka end.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Winning. Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Banton ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
A few moves made in the field.
Good pickup, big chance.
No.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Winning. Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yes.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yes.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
couldn't get it through the field.
No!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Good shot, a beauty.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Over. The Lions are 1 for 42.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Roy shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Edge! What a ball!
Yes.
Loud shout. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keeper.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Lions are 1 for 44.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time. A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
No shot offered. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The Stingers having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Nothing wrong with the impact. Has it hit the wickets though? Going on to miss everything. And a valuable review lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Drives and misses everything.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Khan coming into the attack from the Manuka end.
A few moves made in the field.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Yep. Nice bowling. Yep. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Wood, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep. Well bowled.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Lions are 1 for 66. Great shot. Great timing.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Nice bowling.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
Yep.
Solid defence. Very compact.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Bowler's end.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Banton has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
11 runs added there. The Lions are 1 for 77. Nice solid defensive shot.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Edged it. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got
Nice
right in
bowling.
behind it. There'll be one run here for them.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Well bowled.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
For 83.
End of the over. The Lions are 1 for 83. Khan from the Manuka end.
Nice bowling.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Nice shot, runs possible. A direct hit and this could be gone. they'll get at least one.
Ballers in.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pool end.
Yep.
Great shot.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yes.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Gregory shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Adair won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
And that's the half-century for this batsman.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Catch it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Catch it.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
18 runs added there. The Lions are 2 for 131.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Some adjustments to the field.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Banton didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowlers!
Misses everything.
Banton shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
13 runs added there. The Lions are 3 for 144. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the Manuka end.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Nice bowling.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Had a go at that one, but the amount of spin was just incredible. Not surprising they just got air on that. Just lucky it missed the stumps.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Yep. Bowler, bowler.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
End of the over. 4 off it. The Lions are 3 for 148.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep. Bowler. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Ball, ball.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowlers.
Takes them into the 90s, and they may well be looking to get to 3 figures in 2 balls the way they're going.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Yep.
Gone, it's a good catch.
A trudge bats the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Big ball, ball.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Nicely played.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler, bowler. No.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Yes. Keep holding.
That's the over. The Lions are 4 for 175.
175.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Yep. Bowlers!
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
Edge!
Yeah!
What a ball! Dives and takes a very good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Super piece of timing.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
12 runs added there. The Lions are 6 for 187.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Short from the Manuka end. Middle that one, great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yeah, keep up. Catch it. Yeah.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Yeah, bowler.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler. No.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nice bowling.
Strong appeal. I'm not sure they'll get any joy from the umpire. Right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. The Lions are 6 for 204. Wood, the left arm, is coming on to bowl from the pool end.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Bowler! No!
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Catch!
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be
Yeah!
gone. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ferguson, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Ferguson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. The crowd are on their feet to celebrate this remarkable performance.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And the innings comes to an end. The Stingers will need 210 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Well placed, should get a single.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. Big shout. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Gregory comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Catch it!
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter. Joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pool end. Brilliant shot that. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. This could be trouble. Could that be out? Looks so.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Maxwell takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Maxwell shakes their head. He was there to be hit but couldn't make the most of it.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close. Brook was confident of a not-out decision and fully justified in taking that review.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Good bit of timing there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Wow, that's missed a lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Maxwell gets off the mark. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
the air. Looks to be landing safely.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
Curran shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Stingers are 4 for 32.
Great bowling.
Just threw the shot too early. Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A little late on that, no run scored.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
10 runs added in that over. The Stingers are 4 for 42. Curran from the pool end. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Well bowled. Yeah.
A golden opportunity wasted. All they had to do was throw it to the right end. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Great bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
That's the over. The Stingers are 4 for 46. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Try bowling. Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
Bowling. Well bowled.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Bowl disturbs the furniture.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Cornwall, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pool end. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than 1 delivery in the over.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Warner ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot, runs possible. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Pads that away.
Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Curran, the right-arm medium bowler, has come into the attack from the Manuka end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yeah.
Edge, what a ball!
No.
Bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
Curran gets off the mark.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keep it.
Trouble!
Yeah!
Oh, gone!
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah.
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.